Okay, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? This your Star Action News Report, your hood reaction guru. LC the one to be exact. That is back with a question about the NBA Finals 2021-22, hosting the Warriors and the Boston Celtics. Now, um, the analysts are speaking out now about what possibly went wrong in this series. Now, mind you, when the Boston Celtics went into Oracle Arena and took game number one, everybody was on Boston Celtics. They jock. They was holding their jock, and they were saying all these negative things about the Golden State Warriors, and was going on and on and on talking about if they lose game number two. Even Stephen A. Smith said it. It's over with. I don't know what Perkins had to say, but that was like a wake up call for the Golden State Warriors. Now, Perkins saying a lot, you know, about the player Jayson Tatum. Now, he should have been sounding off when they lost game number three. Uh, that's when he should have been saying something, because they got blowed out by what 20 points. I think it was. No, that was game number. That was game number. Yeah, that was game number three. They got blown out by 20 points. He should have been saying something then, about the gameplay of Jayson Tatum. You know, like I've been saying all along, my man Jaylen Brown, JB, he was the star of the first rounds, but the second round in this round. Well, second, third, and the finals. I felt like he should have had more touches, you know, because I think if the ball would have been in his hand more, you know, I think it would have been a better outcome for them. Because you got to go with your best player in these situations, especially when you make it to the NBA Finals. Now, Jaylen Brown has been performing. His numbers have been consistent for about 9 games straight. The boy will average about 30 plus. Really? I mean, he almost dropped 50 one game. So I was like, I don't know what's going on with the coaching. I didn't even know Brad Stevens went up into the GM box. I didn't even know that. And they got this new coach, Aduka, all Duke it. Sound like some Street Fighter stuff to me. But anyway, uh, you gotta blame the coach, man. Okay, you can't say it was the players. They was performing. Jayson Tatum was making some tough shots, man. Layups. He was being heavily contested too. So I agree with Perk on that, man. You gotta, credit the defense. Wiggins was all in his face. He a vet. This boy got 9, 10, 12 years in the league, something like that. So they just forgot about Wiggins and what he do and what he did do when he was with Minnesota. So when he got to the Golden State Warriors, he became upper echelon. He playing with some champions. So that just raised his level of play. Everything changed with him. So that's what happened. Okay, he didn't have an on-ball defender guarding him. But second round, third round, because when they played against Brooklyn, come on, dog, they didn't have nobody to guard Tatum. Nobody. That's why he looked so good. Brown was balling though. Regardless, they didn't have nobody to guard Brown either series. That's why I kept telling like the big homie down here. Shout out to Mr. Nelson. I kept telling man about Jayson Tatum. I was like, man, that dude. I watched him play a 1v1 pickup basketball game uh, against this one cat. They was in a gym. They was balling for about an hour. Man, I was like, wow, this dude, man, his skill set is unbelievable, man. Jayson Tatum is raw. And if he was on his own team, he'd stand out. he'd be a superstar if he had his own team, because they were saying that these two cannot coexist on the same team, and that may be true. Okay, because as you notice, when Tatum have a good game, JB don't have a good game. Well, he don't have so much of a good game. He do have a good game though, but they got to share that pill, and that's hard to do. Well, you got two Kobe Bryant type of guys on your team. Okay, so I can say a Kobe and a Gilbert Arenas, because that's who Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown remind me of. Gilbert Arenas, same type of swag. You got that killer instinct. But I wouldn't just ride my man like that. So I mean, this is first time in the NBA Finals too, and look who he had to play against too. It's the Golden State Warriors. They won 3 championships. They got Steve Kerr. They got the best of everything. So, you know, I wouldn't just ride them just yet. Because if they get back there and if they go against the same team, they probably can beat them. Because they could have beat this team. They could have beat them. All they have to do is just switch up their game plan a little bit after they got blowed out. They did win it. I picked them to win 2 games anyway. That's why, I picked them to win 2. Because I knew no way possible they was going to be able to get past this group right here. I mean, come on, man. This the Golden State Warriors, man. For real. And they got Steve Kerr. All that experience he got, as a player and a coach. And he was mentored by Phil Jackson, and Greg Popovich. So no way they was gonna get past him. No way. So Perkins, he was just riding too hard. But I got some of the stuff he was saying. He was saying, well, this is a stat right here. They said Tatum shot the worst 2-point percentage in NBA Finals history, 31%. And it's a lot of Hall of Famers on that too. Jerry West, he won a title eventually. All of them that was on that list. But he shot the worstest though. That's wow. That's 2-point percentage. I never heard nothing like that. But they record all type of stats. And NBA is real. Then he said, per se, he was to blame. Okay, and he was talking about his accolades. First team All NBA, All Star, etc., etc. And he did credit Wiggins for playing defense on him. He just clamped down on him, man. But he still was making tough shots, man. It's like every time this dude went up for a shot, layup or something, he was contested like by 2 people, or especially when he got in the paint, because they didn't have no shot blocker. So, it wasn't just his fault, man, because everybody was attacking. They was getting in the paint on his team, but they just got outsmarted. And really the credit goes to Draymond Green. That's why I said he the backbone of the Golden State Warriors, and he just showed that in the last game. He waited for that moment, got back. Boy, he wanted to prove a point on their floor anyway. That's what I think. Because Draymond, he liked the opposition, So whenever he goes somewhere like that, he shine. But I disagree with what Perk was saying, man. It's like I think, it wasn't just his fault though, because the rest of the team really didn't help out, besides Smart and Horford too. So it's a team effort. They got outplayed. They bench outplayed them. Jordan Poole, Loney Tune even came off the bench. But Jordan Poole really was the big factor off the bench for them. But that's what happened. They didn't have enough bench prowess. Pritchard didn't do nothing. I thought Pritchard was gonna ball out, but he looked like a normal human being out there. But in the other series, he looked good because they didn't have nobody to guard him. I mean, he was shooting big threes against Miami. I'm talking about he was airing Miami out. They didn't have nobody to guard him. Come on. Okay, so yeah, it is what it is. They just learned the lesson, man. That's all it was. He just learned the lesson, and I'm pretty sure they get better. And maybe somebody may come back like Gordon Hayward, Because Al Horford came back, so if Gordon Hayward come back, that'd be astronomical big for them because they had the same type of nucleus. They got a lot of they have players that were familiar with each other, and that's what happened. You see, Al Horford came back and they made it to the NBA Finals. So if Gordon Hayward leave Michael Jordan, they might end up winning the title next year. No cap for my rappers. So I'm gonna get up out of here. This your Star Action News report, your hood reaction, good roof on the break room. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, and as a sidebar, like I said, I'm on the road to 11K on this channel. And when I get to that mark, there will be a $1,000 Cash App giveaway. So go tell your friend, okay, and all your homies and stuff, man, subscribe to my channel. Okay, because I the wiggle I'm taking off like right now. Dipset birthday.